You once told me about how you looked at those three real important things when you're working with a horse. Of those three things of feel, timing, and balance.
Mm-hmm.
And you were trying to explain to me about how you had a picture of it in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder, could you tell me that again about, it was like you were describing holding a broom handle.
On your thumb?
Yeah.
I have an idea. You've done that, haven't you, when you was a kid?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Balance it. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
broom sticking up in the air, the handle here on your thumb, and you're trying to see how long you can keep it up.
Yeah.
Just getting it up to start with, maybe quite a little project.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, you don't try to get it all one time.
Right.
But you practice a little, do something else, come back to it. But after a while, if it's working, you're getting it to work. You can set it up there and keep it there quite a little while. But it has to be alive.
Yeah.
Your thumb has to be alive, and if it gets dropped dead still, it isn't going to stay up.
Yeah.
Any little thing can tip it. But you're feeling this down in here,
Mm-hmm.
how to keep that broom part up. If it starts to tip this way, you come up under.
Yeah.
You have to go maybe just a little farther than, in order to stop it, and then you have to move back
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit so you don't get behind too far. And if you get to doing this, you're liable to miss your timing and it'll fall down.
Yeah.
And that's like on these horses that I spoke about, and they were plumb green and get out and too cold.
Mm-hmm.
That was where this, you get in timing with the stride, the rhythm with that.
Yeah.
You could, when things was shaping up just right, as they were reaching the peak of the elevation,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you could just move over just a little. If you tried too much, you'd disturb them.
Yeah.
Just, it's almost like they were helpless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right in that part. When if it wasn't going to work, you didn't follow through, you see. You
Mhm.
waited till it
The next one.
felt like it'd work, and then you could move over just a little.
Yeah.
Maybe the next stride, if it was fitting, you get another one. Might get 2 or 3 in a row, and then you might have to wait a few strides before you could get another one.
Mm.
But that's the feel and timing.
Yeah.
And that's a balancing act again, you see, right at the peak.
Yeah.
That's just one of the areas of the feel, timing, and balance.
Mm.
That your feel, the better your feel is developed, your reflexes is programmed,
Mm-hmm.
the more accurate you can be. Your coordination then develops to where your reflexes get to working. And when they get programmed, then you don't have to think so much. See, it's the reflexes is directing that more.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. And that's like your big horse. He pulled out with you. And balance was, you couldn't do anything about it once. It's like this broom falling.
Yeah.
It gets about so far you can't make it.
Yeah.
You can't get under it and shake it
Yeah.
up. It'll fall.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many variables, so many different things
That's what it is.
to try and.
And the whole thing is run that way,
Yeah. like you were saying about your reflexes being programmed,
Yeah.
once you've got so far,
Yeah,
because if you're thinking about it, you're already late,
yeah.
and that's not going to
Yeah.
work either.
So to start with, you have to concentrate on it.
Yeah,
And then your reflexes, or your coordination has to develop.
yeah. Mm.
And then your reflexes then is, if you could start there,
Uh-huh.
well then it would be much more simple.
Yeah,
And that's what so many times people try to do with the horse. They try to start at the end,
yeah,
the end of the, whatever it is, the top end,
yeah.
instead of starting down here and
I'm working up.
working up.
Mm.
Ray used to speak of that as start at square one.
Yeah,
And somebody asked him at one of the clinics, I suppose more than once, but I heard it happen. One clinic, somebody asked him, when do you leave square one and go on? His answer to that says, you don't, you take square one with you.
yeah,
And if it's square one isn't working, you don't go on.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get square one going again.